from New York and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Sunday at MetLife Stadium, a superstar with an opportunity to have the moment of a lifetime.
Listen.
My guy, Kofi Kingston.
In the building.
Oh, yeah.
Aquaba.
Yo,
Ghanaian WWE superstar Kofi Sarkadi Mensah.
Yeah. Shoot names. You call that shoot names. Real names. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what's up, Kofi? I was telling Ebro the story of how your character when you first showed up at WWE 11 years ago.
Yes.
Tell us how you got the name Kofi Kingston and what the character was and then why it changed.
Right. So even before I got signed with WWE, it was a big thing to like have a quote-unquote gimmick, you know?
Yeah, of course.
So the school I was training at, we had a promo day. Everyone gets in the ring and, you cut a promo. And I was on the way to work and I was listening to a lot of the Damian Marley track at the time, Welcome to Jamrock, the whole album. One of my favorite albums, by the way, top to bottom. But I was listening to that and then they told us we were going to have a promo day. So I was like, oh, what am I going to do? Let me try this Jamaican character out. So said, what's going on, y'all? I'm Kofi Kingston. Ric Flair, you threw my Jamaican beef patty in the trash. It was supposed to be a present. Me and you are going to have words. So everyone was like, oh, you got to do that character. It's got to be Kofi. So, Kofi Kingston became a thing. And I ended up having a tryout at the school I was training at, and a whole bunch of different talent scouts were there. And I was the Jamaican sensation, Kofi Kingston. And it was something that they had never seen before. So that was it,
Exploded, right?
At the time, I had never even been to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Shawnee!
I still haven't.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Have you been yet?
I've been since, and I was actually kind of scared to go because, again, like, I'm playing this character. And back in the day, like, when MySpace was a thing, I would get, like, all these threats, like, oh, you're from Jamaica. You're not Jamaican,
Right.
don't ever come to
Jamaican,
Jamaica. I was like, oh, my God, yeah, you're Jamaican. All of that, and then even, like, people from Ghana were like, oh, you're ashamed of your heritage. You can have Jamaica. So I'm like, I can't win. I'm just trying to play a character on TV. You know what I'm saying? But, it was one of those things where, so eventually I'm playing the character on TV, and Vince had told me that all the interviews that I do had to be in Jamaican. So at the time we had the WWE magazine, and they would call me, and I'd pick up the phone. Hello? Oh, this is WWE magazine. Can I speak to Kofi? I want to do an interview. Oh, hold on. What's going on, Kofi Kingston? So they know. But they're with the company and they know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not Jamaican, so I have to play this character on interviews and everything. And I had an interview with BBC, and I remember him just grilling me because Kofi is a very Ghanaian name.
Man.
It's like Mike, or John. You know what I'm saying? Kofi. It's the name given to a boy born on Friday. So you see Kofi's everywhere, and he's just grilling me and grilling me and grilling me. And I remember getting off the phone and being like, oh my God, it's over, And he ended up somehow calling my dad and my mom, and then they gave him interviews. But then he spun
it's
the.
like, all right, BBC guy, relax.
Calm down.
Like,
Investigative journalism
it's World Wrestling Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So
calm down, bro.
he wrote this article, like he blew the lid off the top story. He's not Jamaican. He's from Ghana. He's ashamed of his heritage, and he kind of had like a negative spin to it. So I talked to Vince about it, and he was like, "Oh, not that many people read that article. Don't worry about it." But then, sure enough, probably like a month later, we had a promo in the ring, and I think it was for what was it? Bragging rights, which is kind of like an all-star. An all-star pay-per-view where the top superstars from one brand wrestle the top superstars on the other brand. We're all having like this big argument in the ring, and it was my job to get everyone on the same page. So I get the mic, and I'm just like, guys, we got to get on the same page here. And I'm talking like this. This is the first time that anybody has ever heard me just speak, without a Jamaican accent.
Out of the blue.
And it's like, you got to get on the same page, otherwise they're going to win. Is there any questions? And then Triple H is like, yeah, I got a question. Aren't you supposed to be Jamaican? And then that was it. I wasn't Jamaican anymore on TV. So
were you relieved? Do you enjoy getting to be who you are?
Definitely, 100%, because I know my Jamaican accent is probably not accurate at all. At all.
Well,
Wait, did you get flamed afterwards though? Because you were like, all right, fine, I'm not Jamaican.
Yeah, like a lot of people were like, oh, did you slip on purpose? Did you forget how to talk? I'm like, no, I know what character I'm playing on TV. I wouldn't forget how to speak.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Jamaicans need to relax, man. You know where Jamaicans come
it's
from?
All love.
Africa.
Yeah.
So check this out. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
And a lot of Jamaicans' heritage is Ghanaian.
Exactly. And then, so even when I went to Jamaica afterwards, everybody was just so cool, and it was all love, and
It's
they were
love.
just so it was all this like MySpace scared me. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that
Shawnee, don't worry.
Internet will get you.
See, there's hope, Shawnee.
So I'm gonna be all right.
And you're not even Jamaican. You don't even claim to be
No, I'm
Jamaican.
from Trinidad.
He's from Trinidad.
Go big up all my Jamaican people.
See, he just does that all the time. That's
So this weekend it goes down. You and Daniel Bryan. We love Daniel Bryan up here. It's been an amazing comeback for Daniel Bryan, right? But you got to take him out.
Yeah, man.
And you're known. I'm reading the notes here because I'm not a big wrestling watcher, and I'm not Rosenberg because Rosenberg knows all the deets.
Encyclopedia.
Yeah, man. But I'm seeing you are trained in capoeira, and one of your skills is not getting pinned.
I try not to get pinned. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
Like,
tries, but they say you have
yeah.
a very very unique way to keep out of that.
Yeah, and I always like capoeira just because. So when I go in the ring, I try to do things that are cool to me, you know. And my trainer, Maurice Crump, amazing. He does a lot of just like action film type stuff and trains a lot of people. He actually trained Chadwick Boseman for Black Panther.
Oh, wow.
You know, so he does a lot of big things, and he and I are really good friends. And I wish I did a lot more capoeira than I do. But every now and then I'll go to Atlanta and we'll just have, you know, a session and he'll just be teaching me how to move and everything. So I just feel like anything that like looks cool to me, I'm always trying to like emulate and bring that style into the ring. So it's definitely
man, shout out to Africa, man.
Now,
You know?
we know. I think probably the safest bet on the card. The two safest bets for matches, you know, are just guaranteed to be great wrestling matches, are AJ Styles and Randy, and you and Daniel Bryan. But obviously the AJ Randy story, that's fun, that's cool, but they don't have a story like you and Daniel Bryan
Sure.
do. This is about the WWE Championship. Yeah. Is it hard in these next few days to not get in your head and picture the moment of what it would mean for you to hoist that championship? And do you think about the amount of little black kids in that crowd at MetLife Stadium and what it'll mean particularly to them to see you hoist that championship?
Yeah, for sure. Being a beacon of hope, you know what I'm saying, is definitely an honor for me to be, you know, to be the guy who, you know, can be looked at, where kids who look like me can look up and say, hey, anything is possible. And I'm seeing it right now. You know what I'm saying? It is such an awesome honor to be able to be the person to potentially be WWE champion, you know what I'm saying? And on so many levels, like the story that we're telling in the ring, I think kind of transcends race. You know what I'm saying? It's more like the underdog story and people who have been told no and people who climb mountains only to have more mountains put in front of them and have to climb more mountains. And I'm doing that on screen, but I've also been doing that behind the scenes for the past 11 years, trying to get to this point, you know, just grinding even for people who are on the roster, you know what I'm saying, who have been here for a long time. It's very easy to get jaded. It's very easy to not want to do it anymore because you feel like you've put everything, you put your heart and soul into this and you're not reaping the benefits that you deserve. I'm the guy who's like, hey, man, if you stick it out, and you work hard, the only thing you can control is your work ethic and your performance. And if you do that to the best of your ability, it is definitely possible to reap the benefits and potentially become the guy that you want to become, you know? So for me, it's awesome to be that symbol. You know, I take a lot of pride in being that for everybody.
It says here Vince McMahon keeps hating on him.
Yeah,
That's what's
to
been
say
happening.
to say the least.
That's what's been
You
happening.
know, to say the least.
What's the deal? What was Vince's problem? Doesn't he know this is the year of return? You know what I'm
He
saying?
doesn't
This
know
is-
about the year of
He doesn't
return.
know it's
Yeah.
been 400 years since the
You
first
know?
slave shit left Africa. We got to do this right now, Vince. You know what I'm saying? Have the WWE aligned with the year of return. You know how
This
big
is-
that
this
is
is
for
the
black
time.
people?
Isn't it crazy how that, like, just how fate lines itself up like
You know
that?
what I
Like
mean?
the fact that all of this is happening right now, being that this is the year of return, it's crazy. You know, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now if I were to get, you know, if I were to have received these privileges early in my career. It has been the past like couple months that this whole thing really took off, but it's been more than that. It's been the past 11 years of grinding and just doing the best that I possibly can to try and get here, and now it's finally happening. And honestly, I don't know if it would have happened if it wasn't for Ali getting hurt. I almost said Mustafa Ali, but he's dropped his first name now.
Of course he has.
He's just Ali.
What is the first name anyway?
You know?
What
but
is a first
he gets hurt. I get put into the elimination chamber to replace him, and then
This is
you know,
written. This is
so-
meant to be.
Yeah.
And
it's
then,
just-
so he has that match.
crazy.
He replaces him in this gauntlet match. He's amazing in the. It's not just that he wins the gauntlet match, but that he's amazing in it. Then they follow that up with another amazing match at Hell in a Cell. And the coolest thing I think about Kofi is that right now you've done enough interviews with WWE superstars to know that the guys who are supposed to be popular are often half booed. We talked to Roman about that.
Right.
Yeah,
The people
yeah,
that
yeah.
the beloved guy. Or
If we right now open the phone lines, right, 1-800-223-9797, and said, parents with your kids in the car, let your kids call up and say hi to Kofi Kingston. Every kid in the city is going to call. But when you get to MetLife Stadium on Sunday, every adult is also rooting for him. I don't remember the last time. Daniel Bryan's the only last time I can remember where all the kids and adults all rooted for him.
Everybody loves Daniel Bryan too.
Right.
And I mean, it sucks, Daniel. I'm rooting against you.
No, well, listen, don't worry. Everyone hates him now.
It's
Wait,
great,
what?
though.
Everyone
what?
hates him now.
It's changed.
He's changed a lot.
Wait.
The new Daniel Bryan is not the Daniel Bryan that you used to
No.
know. He's a jerk.
He's a
You
real
know?
jerk.
He's a real
jerk, and he believes Kofi is only a B+ player.
Right. Well, and the poetic thing about this whole situation is that Daniel Bryan was the one in my shoes, 2 years ago at WrestleMania, and the crowd being behind him having to beat Batista and Triple H and Randy Orton in the same night to become WWE champion. Like that, this is the same movement. He calls it the Yes Movement. We call it the power of positivity. It's the same thing. It's the momentum that's on my side right now. And now he's calling me all the names that everyone was calling him. You
look upset about this Daniel Bryan.
Daniel was my guy, man.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Kofi's gonna bust his ass.
Yo, talk to him, Laura. Yo, WrestleMania is official. Our guy during the year of return is bringing Africa to the forefront.
Come on, baby.
Kofi Kingston.
And not only that,
wow.
you can also see him Tuesday night at SmackDown. There are a few tickets left, I think, right, to SmackDown on Tuesday.
Indeed.
So it may be the celebration of Kofi's championship on Tuesday. I mean, that's
I don't want to get ahead of myself. Like and that was like the second part to your question is like, do I think ahead? Like I'm really big on not counting chickens before they hatch. That was my slogan in college was don't count them in reference to chickens when they hatch. So I've been around for long enough to see things go from 0 to 100, and I've seen them go from 100 to 0. So anything can happen tomorrow. I'm just trying to do this one day at a time and just do the best that I can. I'm trying to get there.
so. Either way, you will be at SmackDown on Tuesday.
I'll be at SmackDown. I might be really happy or really sad.
Right,
but I'll be there either way.
Paisley representing from Queens. Paisley.
Go from 0 to 100. Hello.
Paisley, turn your radio down. You're on with Kofi Kingston.
Hi, Paisley.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah.
What's your kid's name, Paisley?
I think Paisley is the kid.
Paisley. It's two kids, Paisley and Kavon.
Casely and Kavan. Where you guys from?
Queens.
In unison. Queens. I like it.
They ain't got nothing to say.
Do you want to
Got on
say
the
anything?
radio,
Do you want to
ain't
ask?
saying
Do
nothing.
you want to ask Kofi Kingston anything?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Good luck Sunday against Daniel Bryan.
Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
Amazing.
The love is real. The love is real. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's gonna
Thanks,
feel
guys.
very real.
Julio in the Bronx.
Good morning. I'm the biggest kid there is, and I'm trying to say hello to Kofi Kingston.
Go ahead. You're talking
What's
to
up,
him,
boy?
man.
What's going on? I was at WrestleMania last year. My fiance made a dream for me happen, and I'm looking forward to watching you this year take that WWE title and, do big things with it. I've been a big fan forever. I'm going to have my pancakes Sunday morning.
Hey, there we go. I like it,
I
man.
believe
That's
in
what
the
I'm talking
power of
about.
positivity. I'm going to have I got 9 kids. They all going to be lined up on the couch watching that
Ooh,
match
9
okay.
kids.
that night.
Nice, man.
You definitely have the power of
been-
positivity.
You've been busy.
I just got a TV.
Nice, man.
My man.
I appreciate it,
Julio,
man.
man.
Thank you,
Good
bro.
luck, good luck. Congratulations, and Rosenberg, since you joined WWE team, and I became a bigger fan of yours as well, man.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate
Oh,
that.
that's dope.
Very dope, man.
Thanks,
Yo,
Julio.
man. Julio, that's love. Kofi Kingston, ladies and gentlemen, very proud of you, man. Keep representing, man. And I love the story. I love it all.
Yeah,
I
thank
love it
you,
all.
man.
I know
Thank
the
you,
one thing
thank
when I
you.
come in on Monday that Ebro will be asking is, did Kofi...
You know what happened, man? It's the year of return. Did they get it right or get it wrong? You know what I mean?
What side of history we
They
on?
gotta get it right, man. All right, yo, man. Good luck, man.
Appreciate
Keep
you,
going,
man.
and please come back by, man. Bless us with your
Yeah, bring
presence,
you.
man.
having me
Yeah.
on,
I'm
yeah.
not going to count my chickens, but one day, just come by again.
Yeah, I'm here anytime.
Or
I'm here
let's
anytime. I
let's
appreciate
plan
it.
this Ghana trip, man. I'm going December 26th. I'm on my
Okay.
way.
I hope I might see you there.
You might have to
I
work,
might see you
but-
there.
Don't they have
I'm
like a
trying to go
Christmas
back.
a holiday show that WWE always does?
He'll probably be right here on December 26th. There's always a chance. Very often.
We're always we have Christmas and then right back on the road for the next week. So But we'll see, you know. Again, I don't. That's December is way
So,
down the line.
December is a different universe.
I'm trying to get to April 7th. You know what I'm saying?
You know me. I'm Africa. Yo, shout out to Africa, man. We coming home. Yo, Kofi Kingston
Thanks,
one time,
Kofi.
man. The soon-to-be WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world.
Maybe.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.